Businessman Oupa Brown Mokgotsi appeared in Johannesburg Magistrate Court on Monday, 25 May 2026, as his bail application continued. Mokgotsi is facing several criminal charges, including defeating the ends of justice, perjury, unlawful possession of firearm, unlawful possession of ammunition, and discharging the firearm in a municipal area. The charges raised from a November 2025 incident shooting in Vosloorus. While Mokgotsi reported the incident as an attempted assassination against him, prosecutors now allege that the shooting was staged and that false information was provided to law enforcement authorities. Disputes over residential address. A major issue during the Monday proceedings concerned the verification of Mokgotsi's residential address. According to his attorney, William Sekhatla, investigating officer visited the wrong property when attempting to verify the Mokgotsi lives. The defense argued that the mistake occurred because the residence is situated on traditional land where conventional street address can be difficult to identify. Sekhatla told the court that he had previously provided investigators with location pin and his client's wife's contact details on 19 May 2026. He argued that investigators could have contacted the family if they experienced difficulty locating the property. The state disputed this version, with prosecutor Tammy Mpenkana maintaining that authorities had repeatedly requested proper address information and that the defense had failed to provide it adequately. Alleged bribery attempt. One of the most significant developments during the hearing emerged when prosecutor presented an affidavit from investigating officer. According to the affidavit, the officer alleged that Mokgotsi attempted to offer him a bribe. The state relied on his allegations as part of the argument that Mokgotsi should not be released on bail. Although the allegation had not yet been tested during the criminal trial, it could weigh heavily in court assessment of whether Mokgotsi may interfere with investigators or attempt to influence witnesses if released. Firearm linked to other crimes. The case has attracted national attention because the firearm recovered during Vosloorus shooting investigations had reportedly been ballistically linked to at least 2 other criminal incidents. Investigators allege that the firearm is connected to an armed robbery case, a murder investigation. These allegations significantly increase the seriousness of the matter and may influence how the court assesses the broader public interest implication for granting bail. Mokgotsi maintains his innocence. Despite allegations against him, Mokgotsi continued to insist that he was genuinely targeted in an assassination attempt. During the bail proceeding, he reiterated his position. I opened a case of attempted murder as I am a victim of attempted murder. His legal team maintained that he has cooperated with authorities and should be released while waiting trial. Bail proposal. The defense informed the court Mokgotsi is capable of paying bail and proposed an amount of 10,000. The state continued to oppose his release, citing the seriousness of the charges, the alleged bribery attempt, and concerns relating to ongoing investigation. Why the case matters? The matter has become even more significant because Mokgotsi was arrested shortly after appearing before the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. His testimony before the commission had already attracted public attention due to allegations involving political influence, corruption, and leaking of confidential law enforcement information. The timing of his arrest has before intensified public interest and in criminal proceedings. Legal implications. If prosecutors successfully prove that the shooting was staged, Mokgotsi could face serious legal consequences. Potential implications include conviction of defeating the ends of justice, conviction of perjury if false statements were knowingly made, conviction relating to unlawful possession and discharging of a firearm, further investigation into firearm allegedly linked to other criminal cases, potential additional charges if evidence emerge of interfering with witnesses or investigators. On the other hand, if the defense established that the shooting was a genuine assassination attempt, the state's central theory of the case could be substantially weakened. Predicted bail outcome. As the court prepares to convene on Thursday, several factors appear to favor Mokgotse's release. He has a family residence, claims to have fixed address, and the defense argued that any concern about monitoring him can be addressed through bail conditions. Courts generally prefer releasing accused persons before trial unless there is clear evidence that they pose a flight risk or may interfere with administration of justice. However, several factors weigh against him. The state alleges that he fabricated an attempted assassination, falsely reported the incident to police, and attempted to bribe an investigating officer. The allegation bribery attempt is particularly important because courts view potential interference with investigations as a serious risk when considering bail application. The dispute surrounding his residential address may also create concerns about effective supervision if released. Based on the evidence presented so far, the most likely outcome appears to be that the bail will be granted but subject to strict conditions. This includes a bail amount between 10,000 and 30,000, regular reporting to the police station, restriction of contact with witnesses and investigators, and limitation on travel. Predictions. Most likely outcome, bail granted with strict conditions. Estimated probability 65%. Alternative outcome, bail refused if the magistrate finds the alleged bribery attempt credible or conclude that Mokhotsi presents a risk of interfering with the investigation. The alleged bribery occasions currently present the biggest obstacle of his release and could ultimately determine the outcome of the bail application. Outcome of the day. No ruling on bail was made on Monday. The matter was postponed until Thursday, 28 May 2026, meaning Mokhotsi will remain in custody for at least 3 more days while the court considers the evidence and arguments presented by both the defense and the prosecutions. What happened next? When proceedings resume on 28 May 2026, the court is expected to finalize the bail application, consider the address verification dispute, assess the significance of the alleged bribery attempt, determine whether Mokhotsi poses a flight risk, decides whether he should be released on bail or remain in custody pending further proceedings. The ruling will provide the first major judicial indication of how the court views the strength of the state case against Mokhotsi at this early stage of the criminal proceeding. That concludes our analysis. Thank you for watching The Sim. If you found this breakdown useful, consider subscribing for clear, factual legal analysis. Until next time, stay informed.